everybody. Welcome back. It's your boys. It's not the new day, but shit, I don't know why.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Being wrestling fans are a problem. Because so that thing was an intro to the new day, which I'm not going to explain it. But anyway, welcome back, guys. Yeah, man. I don't know. This makeup like serious beef. Is it fine now?
There.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it is now. It's
Okay,
fine.
it's audible.
Yeah, audible.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, audible.
Cool.
Just don't be touching it. Without kasa make.
Anyway, I will not have those anymore this season. This is season 2. For everybody that is wondering who we are, my name's Sangakawe. Others call me Toast. Others call me Chichi. Others call me Bread.
Only your girlfriend calls you Chichi, bro.
For lunch catch.
Anyway, hello guys. I was the last face you saw last season,
Yeah. I did.
and I'm the one of this second face you've seen this season because you saw this tall nigga this side.
Oh, yeah, the first one. Yeah. Sorry.
Anyway, my name's Paulo. Pink socks. So they're the blue though, the blue today. But yeah, welcome back. We're happy to have you back. Hope you're happy to have us back. So yeah, how you doing, bro?
Easy, man. Can't complain too much. Been trying to make this thing happen for the longest time. I think you know that. FYI, Mapalo doesn't want us to shoot season 2 for some reason. He has given excuse after excuse after excuse.
It's not.
Explain
me.
yourself,
It's
man.
not me.
It's who?
It's the world.
It's who?
It's the world.
Which world?
I've been
just sitting there and setting up things. It would take you what?
How long did it take you? I left this boy to set up. And
it took me less than 10 minutes.
That's a lie. It took him like an hour.
Took me less than 10 minutes. The only thing that I couldn't do was like put up the equipment.
I went to the mall, came back, I found he wasn't done. That's why I forgotten how to set up the mics. What do you mean? How do you want
It's just the mics. It's just the mics.
Would we have the podcast without the mics?
I don't know. Can you? I don't know. Could happen, But anywho, it's good to be back. I've missed doing this. I don't know about you. I have kind of missed doing this because I've found out, in the time we've been absent, a lot of people have been asking, "Hey, where's the next episode? Hey, where's the next episode?" I'm like, guys, we're just trying to cook it up. We're trying to make things happen, and also just get that bag, Wash. Just trying to get that bag. Get that bag because streets are wild, man.
It's not nice.
Streets are crazy. But anyway, brings me to my next question. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Work. Work. I work here. So it's mostly been about prepping for the showgrounds. Okay. We're going to talk about. Mostly it's been prepping for the showgrounds. Personally trying to get myself in order. It's been a rough couple of months. Personally.
Let us address the elephant in the room, and I don't mean this lovely award that the showgrounds gave us. We will talk about the elephant in the room, Apollo. What do you not want to talk about?
We will not be talking about it.
We're going to talk about that. We're talking about it right now. Let the people know.
We will not be talking about it.
Let the people know. Should I tell them?
Don't. Keep quiet.
Then explain yourself.
I'll be not editing this. I'll cut this out. I'll cut this out.
People want to know why did you cut that out. I'll be the first person in the comment. Where is that section?
Hey, we'll talk about it on a later day when it comes to when we bring up the topic. When we bring up the topic. But it's been a rough couple of months. Yeah, mostly because I couldn't be here and be on the microphone. Not because of any other things,
Okay, well, sorry. Okay,
it's been a rough couple of months, but it's been good. It's been okay. I wouldn't say it's been good. It's been okay. Met new people, met old people, talked to new people, talked to old people. Worked.
Okay.
Trying to get money. Yeah, basically that's all that's been. That's all that's been.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. What have you been up to?
Work, man. Work. I don't know if people knew this last year or the last season. I think I stopped showing up the last couple episodes because of work. So work really consumed me. It's a new job. like it. It's related to my field. Won't do dive too much into it, but yeah, good work. Gain a lot of experience. It's something within my alley, so it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a
It
lot.
involves meeting people and just a lot of talking,
Mm.
a lot of convincing, a lot of being hit left, right, and center, and yeah, meeting new people. My boss did tell me this. Something you should know too. Meet new people every day. You will have more connections than you can imagine by the time you're reaching a certain age. Because meeting new people every day means you're seeing different perspectives of life through different people's eyes.
Mm.
So meeting somebody every day is actually a good thing. Techkuela.
That's
It's a
great.
good thing.
It's a good
It's
thing.
a good thing. With the right purpose, it's a good thing.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of work, a lot of meeting new people, a lot of venturing into different things. I feel like a new man this year.
Feel like a new
I feel
man.
like a new man. I feel like a new man. I feel like a new man. But yeah, for real. Very excited as to where my life is going right now. Just not personally, even just other aspects.
Mm.
Spiritual side, I don't even want to get into it, but
No,
yeah,
but
it's
you don't want to talk about your spiritual life?
no, not no.
What?
I don't mean I don't want to talk about. I mean like it's just so down right now. It's
So,
just
so
so
done.
down because I've had to put my efforts in other stuff, and that thing has suffered.
You know, the funny thing is for me, the spiritual side, I wouldn't say has been on the up, but I've been going to church. Yeah, yeah, guys. Me and Shem will talk about this obviously in the later episode because he's the person that actually goes to church among the whole lot of us.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I do go to church the
No, you
most. Yeah,
don't. No,
I do go
as
to
in
church the
Shem
most.
goes to church.
Compared to who?
Shem.
Yeah, Shem is our pastor.
so,
He's like the resident pastor. Yeah, for sure.
so
He's like the
exactly. So,
resident pastor.
like I
Yeah,
said, we'll talk about this with Shem.
with
Not you.
Shem,
With
not with
Shem.
me.
No, not with
Ha!
you. No,
So you don't trust me
no,
with your
no,
feelings? Jesus,
no,
you
no, no,
didn't
no,
know I
no.
was that cold,
No,
but
no, 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 no,
okay.
no, no, no. Anyway, so yeah, I've been going to church,
Mm-hmm.
because it was actually an argument at home.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one time, the big one was like, "Why aren't you going to church?" I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't feel like going to church."
Okay.
And he was like, "Move for the faith, stay out of church." I was like, "But I mean, if you force me to go to church, what's the point?
Yeah, true, true.
Like if you force me, it was a heated situation. Like
Oh, okay.
in whose house are you talking to me like that? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, bro, chill,
It's crazy, huh?
daddy, chill."
Daddy, chill. No, but I get the whole dynamics of being under someone's roof. You kind of just have to do what they
No,
want you
no,
to
I
do.
get that. I get that too. I get that. I definitely get that. The
Mm.
problem was, I also understand because how I came out, it was out of like a bit of frustration,
Ah, okay.
like big man, you're forcing things. Like I want to go to church, but when I am ready, not at Fuala today,
Ah, okay.
that kind of thing, right?
Tradition Vakuruga? Mad.
So I was just like, no, chill. Okay, I will come with you 2 weeks from now. And yeah, I did. I ended up going. I wouldn't say I hate it. I hate it. Just not feeling it as much as I used to feel it when I was younger. But it's something I have to get used to again,
Okay.
like being part of the thing. They've been trying to get me to be part of like
The community.
not really the community, but
Okay, not
be
the, like a community.
be involved in the church, which is like my biggest no. Like I don't want. That's what I don't want. Like I don't want to be.
So what do you think about something someone told me? What do you think about God giving us talents and you not using your talents towards the church?
Um, I get what you're saying.
Hmm.
Um,
Guilt trip, yeah?
yeah, it's a guilt trip.
Sure.
Honestly, I want. It's not even a thing about being whatever. I just don't feel the urge
Mm-hmm.
to be because why remember we talked about this like in previous why I kind of like fell out and stopped going to church
Yeah.
was because of the workload that church brought. I don't want that again
Hmm.
because being in the church and serving in the church is a full-time job.
It is.
It is.
It
It's a
is. It
full-time
is.
job,
It is. It
and
is.
I personally have so much on my plate, and having an extra job for the church
Feels like a lot.
That's a lot, man. It's a lot. Right,
I
right
don't,
now,
I don't, I don't, I don't put you in a spot, but
right now,
I
right?
don't want to put you in a spot though. But don't you think you can make time for that?
Depends.
I,
Right, right,
this is
right
speaking from
now,
someone that actually I
right,
understand the whole running away from it. I'm equally under that same
right
umbrella,
now,
but
right
don't you
now.
think you could still have time for that?
Depends on what the situation is. Right now, I've become the church driver.
You mean the church driver?
As in, bro,
Like driving your parents to church? Oh, you mean like driving your mates to
no,
church?
not driving my mates to church. Like, like the, the instruments for like the church
Mm-hmm.
stay in Kalulushi.
Okay.
So I have to drive every Sunday morning to go to Kalulushi, go pick them up and bring them here.
With these gas prices.
Hey, Jesus Christ, bro, it's wild. So already that is work enough, and I don't really mind it as much, but like the thing for being in the praise team, because being in the praise team, you're going to have to be at church at every service. If it's going to be like a Wednesday thingy, you have to be there. It's going to be like a Friday thing, you have to be there. Saturday, you have to be there for rehearsal. Sunday, you have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I can make that time?
I think you can.
No.
Wait, what times?
It's Wednesday 17, Friday 17,
Knocking off.
uh,
Continue.
Saturday. Saturday what time? I don't know, but afternoon.
After
Saturday,
taking your eggs.
Sunday morning.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
and now just that's already on a workload of I'm here. I'm mostly here till about 18, 19.
Yeah. No, that I'm
Yeah, I'm
aware. No,
here.
that I'm aware.
I'm
That
here
I'm
till like 18, 19. Saturday is my day of rest,
aware. Mm-hmm.
and on my day of rest, I'll either be at the farm, dealing with the chickens, delivering eggs, or some other stuff. Like this weekend, I have to fix the cow.
Okay.
I have to fix the cow. So that's already my Saturday is already gone. I'm not resting on Saturday. So my day of rest is not a day of rest.
That's just a doubting, man.
It's basically
It's
adulting, yeah.
basically a
But
doubting.
adding an extra job on my plate,
It's a no.
no, it's a no, 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 no. It's a no. It's a
Well,
no. It's a no.
gotta keep your peace, I guess. But anyway,
Yeah.
like I said, don't want to guilt trip your body, but I totally understand how
Oh, there's
you
no guilt whatsoever. There's no guilt whatsoever. No.
anywho. But yeah, glad you are doing a lot. You're keeping yourself busy, and you're just
Being alive.
being alive.
Being
That is what is
alive.
important, ladies and gentlemen. Being alive. But to this world.
Bro, you've heard about Shimi.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Speaking of being alive,
Speaking of being alive,
weird.
man. I
Right.
out of the blue, I was just scrolling through Facebook. I'm just seeing his own people's
As
statuses.
you know,
I'm
as
like,
in,
eh. And man, it was like around this time yesterday. So it was like the earliest when I was like just seeing the information. That's when I was like, ish, I was bang.
because I was seeing the pictures. Like I saw pictures from like Anthony and other people,
Mm.
but I didn't really know who he was because I went to convent and he left.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. So
Yeah, man, I
I
was
didn't,
at convent like been there since like grade 8, so
yeah.
I kind of knew him.
So I didn't really know like the what he looked like. So, but I just like you heard the name.
Yeah.
Now, I would see pictures. I was like, who's this person? It looks familiar, but there was no names on the RIPs.
Oh, okay.
Then Francis called me this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, what?
Shout out to Francis,
Sorry,
who hasn't
Francis.
been here since the
Oh,
whole off
It's coming
season.
to Kitwe.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
heard
coming. Yeah.
it.
He was like, wait, have you heard about the Shimbi? Like, Shimbi? He's like, yeah, he's passed. Like, oh, that's who people have been posting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real? Like, yeah. I was like, that's wild.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's crazy. But anyway, rest in peace, Mr. Shimbi.
Yeah, Paul.
Paul.
His name was Paul.
Paul
Yeah,
Shimbi Kauma.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Shimbi was just a nickname, though.
Where did that name come from?
I have no idea.
He used to lift weights.
But he was kind of bulked, like back in high school. Yeah,
Like he was a buff
like
looking guy.
like he was our stronghold in these streets, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
A nigga
Ah,
from Kitwe
man.
Basic beat him. Yeah.
Look, but
I remember.
no. But like you just don't know like the schools that used to go on back in the days. It was like the Mukubas, Kitwe boys. They would come at us, and like I said, he was like our stronghold there, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
he
that.
was our stronghold. They'd come. Okay, most of us would get bullied, but very few like that knew him wouldn't get bullied. You know? So it was like that. But yeah, man, really, really good guy. He knew my sister. They were friends like that, and yeah, I knew him on a face-to-face basis. So he knew I was me, and
Yeah.
I knew it was him. It was really
Uh,
when I heard about it. I was sad. I was
yeah.
sad. So rest in peace, big man.
Yeah.
We'll keep keep the fire alive.
Yeah.
Keep the fire alive.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what's been happening? What has been happening?
Me, yo, wait, haven't I talked about what's been
Yeah.
happening
What's
to
been
me?
happening?
Oh, you mean like you mean like trends and stuff?
Yeah. What has been
So
happening in the middle?
initially, the schedule of this podcast was supposed to involve we two,
We do again missing,
and he decided to miss. God knows that boy.
and decide is missing.
Nah, that boy is mad. But anywho, hope you break a leg, nigga. Well, not figuratively, no. No, don't want you to break a leg. You'll be limping and it'll be crazy. But anywho, we had a schedule for how the podcast was going to go, and he just basically blew it out of the window. So we're just chatting, catching up, and so we thought of just talking about the trends that are happening, right? I believe so. First things first, gonna address the elephant in the room, not your feelings. This beautiful word here. The text. Just take it away, man. Just don't be dramatic about it. Like, what was that?
Oh, no. So what's he singing a victory song? What's a victory
What's a
song?
victory song? I don't know. We are the champions.
We are the champions.
But then Mate said that you can be the champions of what? What did he say?
How do you show up? How do oh no, Mr. Mate?
He said that how do you win how do you win awards for a competition that one participated in, something like that.
With no competition. Something
With
about
no competition, something like that.
something no competition.
Something like that. But otherwise, yeah.
Yeah. So, etc. Science and technologies. We were at the show the past 3 days. The coming next show has been going on in Kitwe.
Okay.
It's not the show we used to have as kids.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
different
crazy.
now. It's more of a company
Showcase.
a company get together showcase situation. Anyway, so we at the etc. had a stand, and we came out first place in consumer goods and products stand. You can see the glow there. Like a glow. Anyway, yeah. So we came out first at the recent show that happened. Yeah, and we got ourselves a nice shiny trophy.
Okay. Hey man.
So if you want to have the privilege of touching the trophy, you can come to
Oh my god.
if you want the privilege of touching the trophy, you can come to Etc. Studios at 1 Auckland Street. This time I've remembered
The street.
the house, yeah, the house number.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 Auckland Street, Parkland Secondary. Oh, in Parkland, right opposite Parkland Secondary School.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, yes.
Okay.
Gandhi.
Anywho, but yeah. You
That was
started
it.
it. I was allowed to finish it. But
That's
anywho,
amazing.
how was the experience? You
Oh no,
who
I
went
wasn't
there?
there though.
So you just went to pick up the trophy.
I was
So
holding,
yeah, glory chaser.
I was holding the fort down.
What were you doing?
I was here holding the fort down.
Fu-
I was holding the fort down. Mr. Musa was in the field, like you know how like there's like in war times, not everyone has to be on the on like the storefront, like the war front. There has to be like other people guarding the castle.
Okay.
I was guarding the castle.
Oh my god.
I kept it safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, employee of the month,
I kept the camera safe. I kept the equipment safe. This wouldn't be here without me.
But anyway, congratulations for
Thank you,
scooping
thank you.
consumer.
First place. First place.
I know it's not second place,
Eh,
but anyway,
Don't forget the first place.
I understand.
Yeah.
Award-winning studio, but yeah, glad you guys got this at the Caminex Expo, something like that. I don't know what the name is, but yeah, I do remember those show times being very nice.
The horses, the face painting.
Yeah, you look forward to all those things, but now it's just I don't know.
It grew with us, which is weird.
Which is weird. Like, why don't?
Bro, we had concerts. At the first show I went to, I was in grade 5.
Mm-hmm.
There was literally, they used to have concerts.
Yeah.
Chameleon was there.
Really?
Yeah, Chameleon was. That was like in
ago.
07.
Can you even just be still about that
That
time?
was 07, 2007.
Hey,
That's a
hot
long time ago.
at the time.
Yeah, so
Hot.
2007, that was like my first memory of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Horses, I was scared to ride one. I didn't want to.
Okay.
Like, can throw you off. So, Jack was just be like this nigga now.
Yeah.
Bye, my G. So yeah, it's not what it used to be when we were younger. It's a lot
No.
more corporate based and a lot
That's good.
more business orientated.
Okay.
So yeah, the it's work now.
Just full blown work.
Football work.
Okay, that's a shame though. It's a
Yeah,
shame that
I hope it can come back soon.
I don't know if it's as cool as it used to be though.
It won't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause I think even not to say that Osaka one is dying, but it's still pretty.
I think Lusaka is still pretty big because of where it is.
I guess so. It's like in the
Yeah,
central area.
it's where it is. I mean, Lusaka, the city itself. Hold up. Are we about to? The time out? We done?
Is it? Is it?
Oh no, it's time.
Still have time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so the thing with the Lusaka one is that it's Lusaka, and there's like chills every other weekend.
It's true.
That
True.
I
True.
so
True.
so I guess that's why they couldn't like let it go because where else are they going to chill? I mean,
There's no
I
space.
know where else are they going to get the money? The agricultural thing in Osaka should let the money go to other places. No, let's
Oh yeah,
also
do that. Oh yeah, let's also just take a bite of the cherry, right?
yeah, let's keep on. Let's also make some money.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I
get to
guess so.
maintain quarters, 15 quarters for
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. Man, they help. They
They
help.
help.
They help.
Yeah,
They help.
yeah. So yeah, man. So we won, and we're hoping to win next year again because we are that damn good.
Yeah, just back to back champs.
Back to back champs.
Just
Do
back
it,
to back.
got three P. Doing like a three P will be
Yeah.
will be
Do you
damn
know
good.
who's not a champ?
Screw you.
Arsenal. I told him I was going to include the topic he didn't want to talk about. So,
Do you
Maparo, let's talk about it. Let's talk
do you
about
know
it.
who else?
Don't say
Fell short.
us. Don't say
No, no, no,
us.
no, no.
Don't say us.
Do you know
We're
who?
the out of the territory like a long time ago. Don't say us.
And it's funny how there's this chat of Arsenal bottled it when you guys were on top the most.
I know.
It's like no Arsenal bottled it second time. Second year.
I know.
Last
I
year,
know.
last season,
Uh-huh.
I completely agree. We bottled it. It was
Yeah, no,
supposed to
no,
be
no,
ours.
that's what I'm saying. No, that I know,
Yeah,
but like we,
you fell apart.
man, it was supposed to be the great send off, just a league title for club, but
The
man, they
league
just
title,
decided to
the
mess
Europa
it up.
flopped.
Man, they just messed it up, man. We won a quadruple, man. They just decided to mess it up.
Flopped. Europa
Ah,
flopped. Premier League flopped. FA Cup. I mean, I understand.
I want someone to blame Nunes, but I like the guy, so
You want to blame
I won't
Nunes?
blame Nunes, but then I like the
And
guy.
and honestly, for us, we we had an almost perfect season.
Yeah,
So okay, almost perfect second half of the season.
yeah, because
So
you guys won fire.
bro, 2024 we lost one game and drawn one game. The last one game was the Aston Villa, who have been very good also.
True.
The draw one game was the City.
Yeah, so I mean the rest you've been hitting them, so
Bro,
yeah,
we've been scoring.
yeah, man. I
Scoring.
must say, I don't know if you can do it again
We
next
can.
season.
I don't know if we can, honestly.
But the
Personally,
problem is the bar is City, and then City are just so good at what they do. So
the
it's
bar
hard,
is City,
guys.
and City are so good at what they do, and the problem is
Can someone just like I don't know,
like
give those guys those charges, huh? Charge him more.
like give us our two Premier Leagues.
Hey, those 114 charges. No,
Eh,
no, but like what are they waiting for?
it's like it's how
Hey,
Everton are always charged like every season.
hey, they just go, man. Those guys are like they're like the least favorite child of the Premier League.
But
Everton
-9, minus Shani, and they still stay up. Like honestly, I thought they were going to go down this season.
Nah, I knew the minute they had Sean,
Oh, Sean Deck,
Sean
escape
the escape artist, English Mourinho. Sean Dykes.
So saying Sean Deck
It's a wild one. That's a
is
wild
so
one.
irritating. It's very,
That's a
very
wild one. Standard 442.
Yeah.
Beat that. Low block. How are
Ah.
you going to beat that?
I
Uribe.
think the most irritating the Sean Deck side was the Burnley side.
Oh yeah. Oof. With Barnes and what's this guy? Folks? Not Folks. This guy at Nottingham.
Uh,
Nottingham Forest.
Woods.
This guy. Woods. Oh!
they,
Woods. hit it down for Barnes to score. Irritating.
I remember he has a thing for beating Arsenal. Sean Dyche has a thing for beating Arsenal.
Really?
It's annoying. Like when you least expect him to win. Like last season his Everton
Because you
beat us.
almost messed up that final there.
Yeah, man, you almost messed up a final day. But even in the day was already messed when like we just had
Yeah,
Foden scored
yeah, like 4 minutes.
for 2 minutes.
Ah,
The boy scored in 3 minutes.
well,
Gone.
I
And I was
won't, I
just like,
won't, I
you know,
won't
it's
start
done.
complaining about my FPL though. But man, I wish I just captained him.
I captained
I didn't. I thought Haaland would do. Screw you, Haaland.
him.
Made me miss the gist Kaiser League. I almost had that thing in the bag, man. That guy messed up the last day. It hurt, man. It hurt.
But anyway, as an Arsenal fan, honestly, I can say that the progression has been there.
Okay.
I do mind that we're not winning titles,
Okay.
but I don't mind that the progression that it's been because
Mm-hmm.
of how wild we were. We were
Okay.
so down, so low in the pecking order, but the team has grown, the coach has grown. We're playing a good brand of football. We're hard to beat. It's just playing entertaining football. It's a great feeling to be an Arsenal fan again.
True. True.
A
True.
great feeling
True.
to be an Arsenal fan again. Granted,
Despite being trophyless.
despite being trophyless, honestly, like, we won the Community Shield.
Oh,
We beat City.
that's not.
City hasn't beaten us.
Imbale.
City has not beaten us. Liverpool have not beaten us. In, oh, bro,
It's just like what
The
this
li-
season?
the
Didn't
li-
we? Didn't we? Oh, last season.
they-
Even last season we
yeah,
didn't beat you.
no,
So we haven't beaten like what 2 seasons?
2 seasons.
We'll beat you. This lot will beat you. Don't worry.
Well,
We'll beat you. Don't
I
worry.
just thought we'll have a period of adjusting. You guys will finish fifth.
Hell
At
no.
best,
No,
you
I
guys
don't.
will
I don't.
finish
I
fifth
don't
at
know.
best.
I don't know. I don't. I'm putting his bar really low. So I just whatever he'll give us, man, we'll take it.
No, but I hear it's good.
No, he's good. He's
It's
good.
good?
He's good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
I saw his PSV side last season in the Champions League. So yeah, they
Did-
played. They played
Didn't they
good.
play us?
PSV.
Yeah.
I think were there like two Dutch clubs last season?
Yeah, wasn't I think they were one point in the same group. Arsenal and PSV, one in the same group.
PSV Loans, right?
Yeah, I think PSV.
PSV Loans and you guys and somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw PSV when they played Loans. I believe
Whatever. let me check.
Timbers was in that game, right?
Timber's brother.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Timbers' twin brother.
Yeah. Definitely. Then I think yeah.
Yeah,
the same one.
we beat those guys.
Please, it's PSV, man. What the hell?
That was a good team.
Do you know who are not? Do you know who are not doing well?
Who?
Chelsea.
They used you.
I love it. United and Chelsea when they're down, just like United, at least they save themselves from last. But Chelsea, I love it.
The funny thing is
They're down for I love it.
the funny thing is that they were down the whole season. Then they started playing good. They started playing some good football, and they sacked their manager.
Makes no sense.
And they wanted to get a manager who just promoted Ipswich. But nobody's staying.
Yeah, no, they're not getting him.
They're not getting
Yeah,
him.
which is weird. Like the way Chelsea are being rejected, it's like how Bayern are being. Like, how is company at Bayern?
Like, how do you relegate a team?
I want
in
his
the
luck.
Premier League
Like
and
for the
then
rest
go to get
for the
one
rest
bigger
of my
trophy?
life, I want his luck. Where you, let's say you get rejected by a baddie, and then you just get a when? Is it almost done?
Yeah, it's almost done.
Okay, then we're cutting to a commercial break
Commercial break.
by etc. Studios
Etc.
and
Studios.
who?
Etc. Studios. Thank you.
All right, we are back again.
Back again.
It's gonna continue from where we left off.
Where we left.
Don't need to sing everything, man. Relax.
Sing everything. Relax.
Okay. I think now that like the dust has settled in the hip hop scene, let's talk about it. K Dot and Drake. I still think K Dot won though. I do now have like a profound respect for Drake for the way he came at the king.
The real winner here is J. Cole.
Because he backed out,
Yeah.
not because he was being a bitch.
No, he was being mature.
Man, ain't nobody got time for mature people. We want beef. We want interesting things.
That wasn't beef. That was who can gossip the most.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's
though.
all it was.
All it was.
It wasn't beef. It was who can reveal the largest secrets. And the thing is, because K Dot is so out of the limelight,
Mhm.
everything we heard was new.
Yeah,
The thing with Drake is the accusations have been there for a while,
true.
and they've been debunked.
Yeah,
Especially the pedophile ones,
yeah.
they've been debunked. We know he's not a guy. He's not a great guy. We know Drake is a shitty person.
Everyone's shady.
Yeah, do you know?
Everyone's going to get come something.
Yeah, we know Drake is shady. We've always known this, and
Mm-hmm.
he's very sassy, especially after everything. He's always been sassy. He's the sassy light skin nigga. He's a typical sassy light skin nigga.
Pretty much.
Uh, but the thing with Kendrick is that we don't know much about him. And when Drake started revealing stuff
Stuff
about him,
about him, you're
that
like,
was like, whoa,
whoa.
like okay, a woman beater, like you
Wow,
beat
that's not something you just throw at somebody.
and the worst
Like people have been cancelled for less.
for less. And the thing is that people were like people would and it was more about the fan bases than the actual people, because the fan bases are both fan bases are very annoying,
Yeah.
especially honestly the Kid Dot fans are more annoying. There's more there's more Drake haters than Kid Dot fans.
That's true.
That's how it was. That's how this whole scenario is. There's more people that hate Drake than love
And
Kendrick.
they love Kendrick, true.
So it was more of when Kendrick dropped and said or talk about the pedophile thing. Drake came out and addressed it in the Hard Part 6, and he said, "What about why are you quiet about the wife beating thing?"
Like everything else you
Yeah,
addressed.
yeah.
Why you not?
Why are you not addressing you staying on you staying in New York, or wife staying
Yeah.
in LA? Like, why are you not talking about it? And Drake and Kato hasn't talked about it.
No,
Like, he's
just
quiet about it.
quite about.
And there's a double standard, and they'll be like, "No, he doesn't need to address it." Cha, 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 cha. No, these are serious allegations. If you're not a wife beater, say you're not a wife beater.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy
Drake
because
came out and said, "No, I'm not a pedophile." Granted,
though he said it in a very shady way.
yeah, granted,
No, no, let's acknowledge he said it in a shady way. It's
he
like
did.
even what did he? I've forgotten what he said.
No, he was
Exactly.
like, if I was a pedophile, I would be in jail by now.
That's what he said.
That's
But then
he was like,
you don't say you would be. Like, what do you mean you would be?
I
So are
mean,
you saying there have been accusations?
the accusations have been
He said
there
something
in
like that.
public.
Like
In
you
public
don't
court, the
like the way
accusations have been
the
there.
way he said it is what felt like
Like,
Bamdala.
like Big Man, chill.
Big man. Like you don't say if I was
Yeah.
I would have been in jail. Like what do you mean you'd have been in jail by now?
Examples would be
Jesus.
Diddy. Diddy has been out here
Yeah,
doing the most. Like,
that
did you see that
dude.
video of him dragging Casey in
Oh
the hotel?
man.
That was mad.
That was
That
mad.
was mad. And the thing is that apparently he can be arrested for that.
Why? Oh, because of the settlements that were
No,
done
not the
outside court.
settlements. Time has elapsed.
Like
There's,
since that happened.
since that happened. There's like apparently there's a statute of limitations. Like you can't persecute someone for a crime that they did after if it was like a certain. I don't know how long ago, maybe like 5 years or 6 years.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, because what I know is the reason why that can't be. Yeah, why Diddy can't be sued by Cassie was that they settled it out of court.
That was being settled out of court.
Yeah.
That was because of the lawsuit. But I mean, being persecuted for that crime or like GBV,
Mm-hmm.
he can't because it's past the time period of how long it's supposed to be before you actually like say this happened.
Mm.
So
Well
he is
done.
walking scot free
Yeah.
for that specific video only right now. But we'll see. Maybe in future times, Monday will get nabbed. I hope he does though, because
Yeah, because man, you
he's
can't
vile.
really. Yeah, you.
He's vile.
That's. You don't get away with that, man.
Did you see the video he came up with afterwards?
The one where he was trying
Uh,
to throw the whole pity party thing.
Yeah, he was apologizing.
Yeah, like
No,
apology too late, bro.
No.
Apology too
I
late.
was,
Like,
I was,
ish,
I wasn't,
bro.
I wasn't a great person. Chan, 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 chan. Like, bro,
Like Mamdala.
bro,
Olonika
you're
take
bet,
back.
you're,
Olonika take back. Take back. Take off. Take off.
you're better off keeping quiet in that
Yeah,
situation,
true.
because I mean, you can't address something. Okay, of course you can address it. It's easier to address something that's not like without video evidence. But there's like video evidence of
No, because
him
the idea
performing.
was when the accusations happened at the time, that was some years ago, he also did a video. He was like, nah, man, that was bullshit. Yeah, these guys are lying on me, la la la.
He
But
did?
then now, no, yes, that was a long time
I
ago.
haven't seen that one.
But then this one, where he's now apologizing, was like, man, the other video where you were here saying people are on your neck, they're lying on you.
Oh, what's that now?
What's that now?
What's that now?
You know, it's mad. But the otherwise, man, I was really, it was.
Diddy's been wild.
Diddy's been
Diddy's
it's
been
wilding, man. If it's not his parties and whatever it is that he's been doing, man, it's
his smashing of men.
Man, like what's the world getting to?
Did you see the
McMill?
no, yeah, don't make me. Apparently, 50 Cent has sold the that's the documentary to Netflix. And did he do it?
Well, that man is such a professional hater. 50. No.
Eh,
We need more men like him
I
out
want
there.
if I want to be a hater, I want to hate like
50
50
cents.
Cent.
Uh
I love the
like
way
make
it
like
feels to
like
be hater.
make a docky already.
Bruh, Brandon just came out with a capa. I'm sure he just hit up his graphic designer. Hey, Biggie. Pangachi, did he do it? Fast, fast.
Did it.
Did he do it? Pangachi, apa pen eso? Wala diam.
We kokola no kokola muntu
Wala
wande.
diam much. Wala diam.
Makebi.
Fast, fast.
Netflix, I mean, like,
Yeah,
credible,
I'm down,
sure.
I'm
Studio
down.
even did everything.
I'm down,
Great.
I'm down.
Chapwa.
So that's wild.
It
But
is
yeah,
mad
but
and crazy.
I hope the people he was like hurt by find some sort of peace or
Yeah, because the fact that it's been resurfaced, like it's like wounds are being opened up
wounds are
again.
being opened up again because
mad.
it's not just Cassie. There's a lot more people.
True.
Yeah, if you imagine that's in a hotel, a public hotel,
And this
what
footage,
more? What more closed doors,
man? What when they're home,
bro?
mad.
So yeah, man, Diddy just goes to jail.
Yeah, man, you just get locked up or something, man. That's diabolical.
Yeah, man.
That's diabolical.
What's next on the agenda?
Okay, just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. I think that beef issue has been sorted. We can just dive into the last few segments. That will be podcasts. Yo, let's go.
We didn't suffer podcast for the past 3 days at home because of the show. I literally stay right next to the show, guys.
Yeah.
So was it Tuesday morning when the
Uh-huh.
show started? I woke up at 5, 6, and I was expecting Power to be gone by 5.
Okay.
Because usually goes by 5.
Yeah.
Wake up, just see man, it's okay actually. My phone's still charging. That's not so
I think the excitement people get now, especially in Kitwe, when the president's coming, is not he's coming. No, how am I talking about? You see, so like it's crazy because each man the podcasts started with 6, now they're 12.
12 hours. And 12 hours is a long time.
It's a long time.
That's a long time to not have power, bro. Because from 6 to 6, what are you going to be doing? Especially
if you're not working or doing something, man. Man.
If your work requires you to have power, constant power,
you're messed up.
You're messed up because from 6 to 6.
What are you going to do? The thing is, it's not. Of course, I don't think it's constant. It's a timetable changer.
Yeah.
So let's say this week you won't have from 6 to 6. Next week you have like from 10 to 10.
And that's the thing, because at this point I don't know how the timetable is moving. Because
I think there are a lot.
The 6 hour made sense because it probably would go at what time would power go? Or the 8 hour one. I mean the 8 hour one made sense. Power go at 6, come back at 14. Go at 6, come back 8, go at 14, go back at 22. But power goes at 6, comes back at 18. Next week, what's going to happen? What time does power go?
Maybe 10.
Comes back at 24.
22.
22.
Comes back at 22, probably, yeah.
Guys.
Well, and then the load shedding is in the name, in case people get misled or just don't understand. It's not possible for Zesco to load shed when we're sleeping because power is not being consumed then. So you load shed when there's a lot of power being used. That's from in the morning to mid evening, I guess. Or mid or late evening. So
peak power consuming hours.
Yeah, so that's when you load shed. It's not possible that they'll load shed you from 24 to 6. It's not possible. Of course, when we're young or when you just, think about like, why don't they just do that? So it's not possible that they can do that. They can only do that during peak hours. That's what's called load shedding. So just something I just wanted to let people know in those aspects. That's why it's not possible. But yeah, the whole 12 hours thing,
it's a lot, bro.
It's a lot. But then when you start to hear or see the pictures and videos of the actual Kariba Dam, you're like, are we gonna have power soon? Is there still power? Like it's a lot because the levels are really low.
They're really low.
They're really low. And I think back in the day, we'd like, let me no, what. But now I think people just like, shit, hit the fence now.
It's really a coin toss when it comes to power. Yeah?
Hmm.
It's either you have it or not.
Yes, and that's really sad. And I don't like the approach being taken where they're like, just use alternative sources of light. People just don't have money to find those alternative sources of
Because
light.
money is really hard to find.
I'm not going to start buying my solar inverter panels and all that stuff. That's pretty expensive.
Those
But
really
the
expensive.
but the sad part is that's the only way you could kind of survive where we're going now, because clearly rainfall patterns are going to be a problem. If anything, that's what actually caused what's going on right now, because there was a serious drought this year.
That was a wild drought this
There
year.
was a serious drought, so it's caused water levels to be dry. Water that's coming from Kudiakuma Solwezi. Where does the source of the Zambezi
No
come from?
question.
Yeah, it's not Solwezi, but
It's more closer to Minilunga, I think.
Winilunga, yeah, yeah,
Or those ends, like
Tip,
yeah.
Tip. But anyway, yeah. So it's coming from that side, and then it falls Mars, Kariba Dam, and all these other places. So all these things make you really want, especially now. Maybe us as a generation, maybe the cry is to actually look into just alternative power sources on a personal level. To say,
Your power banks.
yeah, no.
Your power bank is your best friend at this point.
At this point, power banks are selling like hotcakes. So for those business guys, I mean, you could look into it and just invest, because people will buy. So yeah, you need your solar. We don't use much of wind, but you could use wind as well. There's the biofuels.
But would wind work in Zambia?
I don't know if we'd have that consistent wind that blows around, but I think wind energy could work in certain open spaces.
I don't know. I mean, I'll have to research on that.
Yeah, like mountainous places and depressed. I hope I'm not misusing words, but like depressions.
What about geography and face?
Kylie, to my depressions, like where the land's down.
What's the rank? What's
It's
the
gone. It's
language?
why it's gone.
I
will
don't
not
remember
try.
either. But I'm enjoying this. What's the language?
Well, I don't know. I just remember the depression. Some little depressions. But yes,
The high flat land.
low. So it's a low flat land. So
No, low flat land. You just said so. How is that a low flat land?
it's low.
You said this.
Not like this. It's low like it Panchi.
Guys, this boy did this.
I said this. It Panchi. So
Yeah, Paniso.
yeah.
Okay. You're in.
Anyway, so yeah, the harnessing of wind in Zambia is, to my knowledge, I'm not too sure. I'm basing this off of what I know, to say wind favors more mountainous areas because there isn't much going on there. So wind just blows over there. You could put your stuff there. And yeah. But I talked about biofuels as well, gas stoves and all that type of stuff. So all these things need to be encouraged, but then only few people can afford those things.
True.
Yeah. So if it could be made cheaper and accessible by these power generating companies,
because so
and then already Amarasha, what's causing the weather to be effed up and climate change and all these things. So already we're just killing ourselves because there's no alternatives out there. So it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Don't worry, I know who this phone call is, and they'll keep calling.
Who keeps calling?
You don't know.
I want.
You don't know. I'll call them later. You don't want to know.
I'll ask later.
You ask later. But anyhow, yeah, we were just about to get into podcast, but before the podcast, JMax has an album coming out. Oh, it's already out.
It's already out.
It's already out. Just not yet on
the major streaming platforms.
The major streaming platforms that we want. No offense. Not a fan of Boomplay.
Not a fan of Boomplay. Not at all.
But please do stream it on Boomplay. He's doing good numbers at the moment. Good for him. I don't like the idea that I'm forced to be on Boomplay because of the constant cuts and all that stuff. I just don't rock with it.
I'm not forced. I won't waste my space downloading Boomplay. It's not. I did that once and I never did it again.
Yeah, man, it was very irritating. But of course, when you don't. I hate the whole when you don't acknowledge, you're not patriotic shit. Man, I will still listen to it when on Nankan on
N-
YouTube and stream it there on
no,
Spotify.
it's not even about being patriotic. It's not a Zambian app.
I think, and that's one thing people don't get. It's not a
It's not a
Zambian app.
Zambian. It's
It's just that
Nigerian.
quite alright. It's more prominent that Zambians have had deals
The
there
the
and stuff
only
like
the,
that.
the only way the only reason why it seems like it's a Zambian or it seems like a
Yeah,
patriotic thing. The these Boomplay guys
yeah.
have had contracts with like these phone companies, the Technos and Infinix.
Mm-hmm.
You're buying a Techno and Infinix with already downloaded
Downloaded Boomplay.
Boomplay, so it's easy access
True.
as opposed to Spotify.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is, that I get people who don't want to pay to
And
Spotify.
it will look like quite Trivana Song or Joanna Mayad
The,
or something. But we're
there's,
just trying to put to say it's the same thing. Whether me listening to this guy's album on Spotify or on
no, it's not the
iTunes.
same thing. Spotify pays more, iTunes pays more, or Apple Music pays more. So in as much as you are saying that be patriotic and download Boomplay, no.
I'd
Uh,
rather even listen to it on that app that pays. What's the one?
yeah.
There's how I know you could pay like one kwacha shani.
Uh,
What did happy there? What's the
no,
name
it
of
was
that
a
one?
website. So that don't. It's not what.
Dimba?
Not in Dimba. It was Mbesasani. It,
I'd rather I even listen to it on
Investesani
Vesani.
was a good idea, but the problem is they didn't expect it to.
Fail?
It failed. It failed because you were
Is it still
download.
there?
It's still there, but it's not as heavily used because they
Mm.
didn't consider the streaming the streaming
Ah,
situation.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't
It
think they
was it
saw.
was it was a pay and buy. I
Mm.
don't mind. I actually bought albums from Investesani, but the problem is someone will buy an album from Investesani and send it on WhatsApp
And that's it.
because you're downloading MP3s.
And that's
So
it. So
that was the biggest flaw with Investesani. It was a good initiative in terms of like you
get some income
yeah,
from
exactly,
your work
like
and everything.
you're
Yeah.
paying the artist for sure, but you find three people bought from Investesani.
And
There's
wow, many benefited 30
yeah,
or more.
like 30 or more because I'm out here sharing. No, share it. No, share it was a thing at that point.
Oh, shit was a
Share it
thing.
and
What happened to those guys, huh?
I don't know, man. Share
Oh.
it and what? Zenda. Share it and Zenda were a thing. Just go, I can
Mm.
share it Zenda straight to my phone.
Chapa,
So it wasn't it wasn't fair for the artist.
Nah, not at all.
But it was a good initiative in the beginning. If Investor
Mm-hmm.
Sunny came in as a streaming platform,
Yeah.
I think it would be better. I would actually be paying for Investor Sunny
Okay.
if it was a streaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
I would frequently do it.
No,
Yeah. But guys, let's try and go to Spotify. Let's try and download the Spotify app and actually stream using Spotify because it's
But man, how are you going to stream? There's no album there.
that's the thing. You know, that's the thing. I understand. I understand.
Anyway,
But yeah,
topic for another day.
yeah.
Topic for another day. You wanted us to touch on the SA elections. Do you
I
know
don't know much about it though. But
before you go? So do you know that SA, UK, and the United States are all having their elections this year?
for real,
Yeah, very.
it's a very political charge. Yeah.
Very critical here because the results of these elections will determine how the world moves for the next couple of years. SA, Africa, UK, the Western world, America is just global. So you know, the prominent powers in these places, if they're the shitty people, man, don't
The-
expect much to be going around and whatever.
the funny thing is that it looks like the ANC are winning again.
Yeah, and I saw somebody complain about it on Twitter, like, yeah,
Like who's
pe-
voting for these
who's
people?
voting for these people? Like, it's the people that are actually that actually have like voters card and are on the ground, as you know, the famous ground.
They're on the ground.
Yeah, and it's the people that are the citizens that are being
Good.
enticed to actually vote.
Because if you look at the numbers, you see EFF because EFF is like the loudest speaking party, right?
Malema, right?
Yeah, Malema.
Mhm.
EFF is like the loudest speaking party. They're third.
Who's second?
DA is like the white people
The
party.
DA, the white. You know, I've watched enough like essay programming to know who the DA
Yeah.
are. Like back in the day, ETV and stuff. So
Yeah.
I've always known who.
Helen Zilla.
It's still Helen Zilla.
No, it's not Helen Zilla. It's some
Yeah,
other
but
guy.
yeah, I know about Helen Zilla.
Because it was Helen
That's
Zilla's
what I'm
party.
saying. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like you know those
So,
all those things.
If you let me try and check the Nankani, like how the standings are.
Also, what? How many? It's been how many days now? When they vote?
I think they voted on either Tuesday or Monday.
Weird. When did we vote?
We voted on a Thursday. Was it a Thursday?
Yeah, because
On a Wednesday?
I knew it was towards the weekend.
Yeah, it
When
was a
we
Thursday. I
voted.
think it was a Thursday. We
They voted
voted
on
on.
a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was for what? A Thursday?
For once, essay is not about Amapiano now. Eh?
Not about the piano.
Okay, not about the
Let's say election result, election update.
mm-hmm.
So googling right now. Tables.
The mama logs up and okay, I've got difference.
Good difference.
uh,
So South African election results live. ANC short of majority after 60% votes.
mm-hmm.
So these guys have like a wild lead.
Or ANC.
Yeah, ANC. So this is 4 days ago, 14 hours ago. Look at the 14 hours ago. So right now, the latest one, oh, you look at the time. So right now the ANC are on 42.62%.
Okay.
The DA, wow, it's a wild one, 23.83%. MKP is actually third. Hey,
who's MKP?
I don't know who MKP is. Apparently it's a new party.
No idea, but okay.
Apparently it's a new party. And the EFF are third or fourth with
9.42. Yo.
So
because man's been speaking on social media for the longest. Only to
Yeah,
get like about 9%.
yeah, man. The difference isn't that,
So,
that huge.
Ivory,
I'm Langai with his own. The
Langa
difference is
Ivory.
the 9.42 and 9.89. The difference is that much. But the 530,000, that's for like the MKP. And for EFF is like 505. So it's like a cut 25.
That's a gap. That's a huge gap.
No,
Man.
25 gap. 25 pennies isn't a lot.
It's a lot, man.
It's
millions and millions of people, man.
It's not. 25,500.
I think it's a lot.
Not much. In the grand scheme of like how many people are in South Africa?
How many people in South Africa now? What's the population?
I don't know, but over 25 mil.
I know we're 20. I don't think.
I
know they're not.
Maybe like double. They're double ours.
They're probably double ours.
Yeah, so maybe like 40, 50. It's possible.
It's
Maybe even 60. I don't know. Yeah, so like 25 pin is just like a drop.
Yeah, Vengi.
It's just like a drop. So at this point, it looks like the ANC are going to win again. The DA is going to come out second again. EFF is nowhere. But let me search who MKP are.
Now, who is it under? Because it didn't, like you said, if it's a new party, then no idea who's running those guys.
What is the MK party?
MKPF?
It's actually pretty new.
Oh.
It's split from the ANC. Registered 7th September 2023.
And they're still doing better than
EFF.
Mad.
It's Jacob Zuma.
Ah.
It's Jacob Zuma's party, bro. That's mad.
These guys really like Jacob, huh?
Yeah, man. It's Jacob Zuma's party.
Who's the ANC guy? What's his name?
The Cupcake. His name again. Cupcake. What's his name again? Ramaphosa.
Man, this is not a real country, man.
Ramaphosa.
It's not a real country, man. Not a real country.
That's wild. The party. So you're telling me people still want Zuma around and back in the seat, presidency seat? Because I honestly feel like Zuma led that country for like 20 years at some point.
Man, he was there for some time, and then man, things just were going. Pew. So I can't say SA is going like this now, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, just a little update on what's going on with our brothers down there.
Yeah. So
there's xenophobia though, but yeah.
Xenophobic brothers.
Yeah.
Anyway, all the best, guys, in your election.
Anyway, just to close this segment part, podcasts now have a license. You need to have a license to be doing.
No, actually, it's not.
Okay, it's a bill. It's not a law.
It's not. It's a bill, but it wasn't targeted towards like the normal podcast, you and I. Apparently, it was targeted towards broadcasters.
Oh, broadcasters.
Yeah. So broadcasters like the big ZMBs and the like need to have a license to broadcast on social media.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I was told. Okay. So I mean, we don't have to pay, but guys, give us
still money. Watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Under the same name, the Shimi podcast.
Yeah. So we don't have to pay. Gladly. But for how long though?
Mm.
The thing is, I wouldn't put it past giving like independent people like
Mm-hmm.
pay for this.
Mm.
Otherwise, you guys are not
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
below being lawful
Yeah.
because that's taking away freedom of speech, though, in a
Mm.
sense.
True. 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 No, I do get because I mean, why are you putting down something that should allow maybe everyday citizens and people to
Mm-hmm.
speak their mind about certain topics,
Mm-hmm.
because there are no platforms like not they didn't BC and these prominent guys won't give platforms to people because they only have so much time, and then there's a lot of people that want to have their voice heard over certain things, and so why not
True.
have podcasts around for such
Yeah,
things?
but then again, I also understand them in a way because anyone can say anything now.
That's a double-edged sword with
Yeah,
freedom of
yeah,
speech
yeah.
because
Anyone can say anything now, and the
mm,
thing is that it's not controlled. You just find people saying like the
no, like
wildest
based
things.
okay, how I see it is, of course, you can have freedom of speech, but you're not entirely free to say anything you want. You can there's you have a limit to
There's a
what you can
limit.
say. There's a limit,
There's a
like
limit
there's a
to
limit to what you can say. You can
Mhm.
say anything, but you can't really say anything. I don't know if you
You can
get
say
it.
anything, but you can't say everything.
Ah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably the right
that's the
right
best way to
word
put it.
to
You can say anything, but you can't say
say
everything
everything. So
because you have to be respectful, first of all, where you are, of who we are
true,
speaking about.
true, and that's man, it's a whole cultural aspect of it because for us, we know you have to address certain people in a certain way. If they're your elders or what, you just can't throw words at anybody
You
anyhow.
can't.
You
You
can't.
can't.
You can't.
You
It's
guys
not
are
right.
very
It's
disrespectful.
not right. It's not right at all. So yeah, please. There's freedom of speech, but you just can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't say anything
Yeah,
because they'll catch you, huh? It
they'll
won't look
catch you.
nice, huh? It won't look nice at all. A criminal record.
It would look nice.
Oh, voila,
I
man.
almost say
Voila.
something wild, but I almost say something pretty wild. Three,
Episode.
two, one.
Wait. Cause
Beep. Oh, I beeped. I said it. And beeped it.
oh yeah, he did say it unfortunately, and
Fortunately,
people in the production decided to cut it off.
I am the people in the
He's
production.
in the production.
I am the people in the production.
But anywho, just to close things out, we'd like to thank everybody that watched our previous season. It was exciting. It was great. Doing it for the
Okay, guys.
people have too much time.
So I'm looking at a graphic right now. I think I'll put it up. I'm looking at a graphic right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you people have seen the Fall of House Asher. It's a Fall of the House, oh, Fall of the House of Asher. It's a
Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Uh-huh.
Great series. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's such a wild series. Now these people have decided to do the Fall of the House of Lungu with President Lungu and his family members in
Accomplices.
fam
Famed accomplices.
family accomplices who is
Uh,
family. Yeah, man.
people have too much time.
You don't have too much time.
People
This
have too
man
much
was
time.
just trying to create generational wealth. You people are here
Hey,
attacking him.
people
That's what you
happy.
want. You want to make Nepo babies, but you're here attacking him. Let the man have his man. Let the man have let the children have his man.
Nepo baby is
Yeah.
good. I think we need to really talk about that.
Nepo babies.
Like Nepo babies is a thing. People probably don't even know about it, but Nepo babies exist and they've been there since time immemorial.
The best Nepo babies for me are the Smith kids.
Hmm? Topic for another day. Topic
Yeah,
for another day.
musically.
Musically, yeah, no, hands
Anyway,
down, hands down. But like I said, topic for another
topic
day.
for another day.
Topic for
Yeah, man.
another day. But anyway, we thank everybody that has been watching the podcast from its inception, from us three here with the light beaming at us and having no experience whatsoever on how to speak to a mic, talk on TV. It was scary, I must say. I enjoyed the fact that I was venturing into something I wasn't aware of. But shout out to everybody that encouraged me to do it. And thanks to you, man. I think when you brought it up, I didn't. Ugh, Jesus. I didn't think we'd pull it off.
You yield little faith.
Yeah, I didn't think we'd pull it off. I thought, hey, I'll mess it up. I will probably crack under the pressure. But now we're more famous than ever, and everybody that will ask us is like, "Aren't you the guy on the podcast?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." Yeah, but yeah, it's
Someone at
pretty cool.
someone at church was like, "Aren't you the guy who speaks on the mic?" And I was like, "Not always." But yes. And I was like, why do you know this? Like, where did you see
And
this
that's the
from?
thing because we now started to have like a little small following, and like I said, even in the beginning, I was like, people have been asking for the next episode, next episode. We've been trying to just put things together. And guys, I will tell you this: we will do much better this season. We will be more organized. We'll be more consistent, and we have a lot of stuff coming up for you. We've got exciting guests coming up. We will do more of us talking and less of guests. Hopefully, that will probably put more perspective on what we're trying to talk about.
Mhm.
Hopefully, and we've got a new direction we're going to. What direction are we going to this season?
I don't know.
Interpret. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
the most of the direct we were supposed to be on talking about this
Yeah,
because
with
that
his
was.
big head said miss.
Anyway, I think this season is more catered towards. Last season was more catered towards the creativity part of the cop. I think this year is more towards entrepreneurship. Yeah, because
Entrepreneurship.
entrepreneurship,
I think that's entrepreneurship. It's
entrepreneurship,
entrepreneurship.
entrepreneurship.
Aye.
Oh,
Cool.
but
Cool.
I
Cool.
don't convince much.
Kylie. Kylie. Kylie.
And this one's catered towards more entrepreneurship and businessmen. We'll be having some guests who are like business people, are successful or have had some sort of challenges. Like every entrepreneur has had challenges.
True.
So that's we're kind of becoming like a business podcast in a way
Mm-hmm.
for this season.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe next season we'll also have like another different direction. But yeah, but this season we are going to be more on the entrepreneur side. There will be some creatives though, talking about the entrepreneur
We
side.
won't sideline
We
that
won't
way.
sideline the
No, no, no.
creatives because I mean they were our inception, but this season is catered towards more the business side of it. So that will help a lot of people. Help me too because I mean,
Yeah,
as
not
an
business
eggman,
as the
about my
upcoming. What's your name
about
now?
my egg.
No, there was you. Godfrey in that Godfrey episode. It
Which
was
one?
at Maparoma podcast. So now I'm Maparo.
Uh, I'm still Mapa. I'm going back to Mapa my egg.
You know Maparoma egg.
Mapa my egg. I saw eggs, guys. 75 kwacha three. Bring to your yards. I fried the first egg given. We thought we have like a bread
Did
and
you want
egg.
to say bry?
Fried.
Did you want to say until we fry it and you have a bry with
No,
eggs?
no. I mean, I think
No.
I'll try a fry an egg
You
one
can't
day.
bry an
You
egg.
can fry an egg. You can fry anything you want to
Oh my god.
if you put your mind to it.
Oh no.
See,
No. No.
entrepreneurship. I'm a pen
Oh
apple.
my god,
I
no.
started my business with a fried egg. I, I started my business with a fried egg. Oh,
Any, anyhow.
no one can buy an egg like me.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I looked into the market, and I saw there was a need for fried eggs.
No one's buying eggs out there,
There
man.
should be a need for fried eggs.
Oh my god.
Like just do some research, man. There'll be fried eggs. Someone wants a fried egg out there. It's up to you to catch that.
Oh my god, hell no. But anywho,
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's been exciting. I'm looking forward to the new season. Looking forward to having more guests, different guests.
Mm-hmm.
I do, I do want to ask what your like top moments from last season were.
Top moments.
Maybe like five.
Personally, the last episode for me,
Mm-hmm.
the last episode of last season.
Very underrated. Very underrated. Like
Yeah.
it was very informative. You guys should check it out.
It
What's
was
the episode?
what's it called again? Episode 21. It's episode 21.
Mental health, right?
Yeah, I think I meant health. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
episode 21 with the lovely Nizala Bopiri. Um, it was more about me, more about me therapizing me being
The client.
the client. Yeah, it was me kind of being the client in that episode. I loved it. I loved it because I love talking about my issues sometimes. I'm too open. I've been told
This guy.
I'm too open. But anyway, if you want to listen to my issues, or at least some of them, you can watch that episode.
Yeah,
But if you want
okay.
to listen to me like face to face, we can come. We can talk about it because I don't hide these things. Honestly, which is weird. Like I don't hide these things. I'm very open about them, which I feel like you should be.
Okay, Mr. Kurt Cobain.
You,
Uh-huh.
you. Anyway, yeah, man. So there's that episode, and there's the TB Joshua episode. I love that one
Mm-hmm.
too. I loved the Tinashe episode. The Patience episode, one of my favorites also. And what would the fifth be?
Mm.
Uh, Also the anime episode with the Papa and Grace.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, last month, or last month, I think last month being May, we lost Grace. She fell ill and she passed on. So I just want to say rest in peace to the friend of the podcast. She was a great person, great mind, great artist. It's sad that we lost her very young. We were hoping to have her on another podcast,
True.
but sadly we can't. But I will leave the links for some of her work in the description so we can support and read some of her books because she was a talented artist. She had great comics. So uh, if, please go and read some of her comics so we can keep her
Memory.
her memory alive that way. Yeah. So guys, also tell your people you love them because I mean you don't know when you're going. You
True.
don't know.
We just talked about Shimbi.
Yeah, we just talked about
Mm.
Shimi. Like loss, the older you go, the more loss you feel, the more loss you take up. So cherish every moment, cherish every opportunity you have with someone. As a person who loves making friendships, I feel like I like enjoying every moment with them. I don't like people, but I like making friendships.
So I just watch quite a bit.
Yeah, yes, I'm
Yeah.
for Chikwela.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Chikwela.
Yeah.
So,
Watch quite a bit, but
how else do you think I get these people to love me? I mean,
unfortunately, they do.
unfortunately, they do,
Unfortunately,
they
they
do,
do.
they
They
do.
do.
So
They
yeah,
do.
please tell your loved ones you love them. Don't ever take that for granted because you don't know when you might never see them again.
True. True.
So
True.
yeah. Anyway, that's enough about sadness.
Yeah. Right.
We can start crying about pain. Some of us started,
Yeah.
but I'm very open. Tombo did have pain. It's yeah,
Anywho,
yeah,
I did enjoy the podcast I had with my brother. It was a very, very good.
that was a good one
It was
too.
a good one. I like that we just went at it and just got trending at some point because of that one clip from our podcast. It was really nice. I like that. We've been really talking about this stuff a lot with me and him, and he has some new stuff coming up. He's got like a sidetrack podcast, so it might be part of this as well.
Oh, I saw it. I've
Yeah,
seen it on TikTok.
walk culture.
The
Yeah, walk culture.
walk out.
Really
Yeah.
nice. Really, really nice. It's got like
Have the episodes dropped yet?
he sent me a link. I just have to do. I don't know. I have to do something with it. He
Yeah.
told me to do something about it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we'll also add the links to the upload so that you can also go out support our brother,
yeah. Doing
Mr. Chan.
some great stuff
Do
that
some great
side.
stuff. That's it.
So
Osaka.
there's that one. I also liked I liked the first one.
The first one.
Super chaotic.
The first one was chaotic. The first
Super
one was
chaotic, but
wild.
I liked it because it was raw and that we just talked about whatever it was we were talking about there.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes were said and it was really funny because, the background there wasn't there. The camera light was somewhere there. Man, it was a lot. When you look back at
It
it,
was a learning curve.
yeah, like when you look back at it, like what are we doing here?
Oh, we
We're
doing.
just here fighting with the mics.
The lights were a bit off.
Man, it was
Uh,
mad. It was mad.
and if you think honestly, that wasn't even supposed to be the first episode.
It wasn't.
It
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
There
It
was like
wasn't.
3, 4 more episodes before that my PC crashed.
Man,
Yeah.
man. Wow, wow, wow. You
Yeah.
killed us. You killed us. But
Yeah.
anywho, so there was that one. I like the TP Joshua one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Was very. I think for that one, in terms of it was in the heat of the moment, and
Yeah.
the fact that we actually just put something out there, and people are like, "Yeah, what you guys talked about, I agree."
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice
It was
to
really in the moment.
in the moment, like in the moment. I realized I'm like, yeah, we have something going on with us, and we need to just keep going because
Mm-hmm.
just that moment. I enjoyed the Grace one as well. It just hurt that after, when she passed on, when I look back at it, I'm like, that's like a living memory of her. I
Yeah,
was like,
man.
man, when you look back at certain things, like guys, just get out there, do what you need to do. You never know when next you're going to go. You'd rather leave something for like people to remember you. rather than just being out there and just trying to hold yourself in and not be out there. Man, like try just be out there, do what you have to do, just so you could leave a memory or a legacy for yourself for the next generation and just for people to remember you by. So that, but I think for me, the best episode. Mr. Matt.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah,
We're still
yeah.
waiting for an episode with
We're
Mr.
still
Mate.
awaiting an episode.
One day we'll have him in the seat.
One day, no, like regardless, we know you're looking for something, but one day you'll be here. The award-winning what do I call him now?
Director.
Award-winning director
Of
of Etc. Studios.
I think just come stand in the camera just for a bit.
Yeah,
He's gone. He's run away. He's run away. We'll have him.
yeah, no, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Sooner rather than later. So the special shout outs to the episode maybe you haven't mentioned is that one with Prince.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah.
There's the other one with I'm trying to remember. Godfrey one was nice.
I need to have that boy back here.
Yeah. There's the other one with Tinashe. I think Tinashe has come twice. No, just
He
once.
came once. That was episode 2.
The one with Nzali, the cream pie thing.
You know what? I think that was that should
Do you know
that should be one
that
of
was
the first.
not scripted. We did not
That
plan
was
that
that
at all.
that was random. That was just how
man.
big coming out of left.
I was
That
just
was
like,
like
what? Hey. So yeah, special shout out to those episodes. But I think for me, I think my favorite one, yeah, is a lot of people have seen that one though.
Which one?
It's the one. The person's name has gone. But it was a guest. The one with this girl, what's her name? Mwika. Yeah, the one we are talking about maggots and everything. Because I've been for like the longest time I've been wanting to have like a one-on-one with somebody in like the medical field, but not not that she's not in the medical field. She's studying it, and so it was good having that camera inside, back and forth, and whatever. But the camera story for the maggot killed me. It killed me. I was having such a serious moment. Then she brought up that story. The friends I have, mad. But anyway, guys, please check out those episodes. They are in our YouTube channel. That's the Shimi podcast. Please also listen to them. You could listen to them while you're going for work. You could listen to them in the gym. You could listen to them. I was going to say something, but yeah, you could also listen to them in your
extra
curricular activities.
curricular activity.
You could listen to them. I mean, it would be cool. Won't mind. It would be cool.
Damn.
Imagine them listening to your voice.
My voice is very unpredictable. There's days
No, it is not seductive.
there's days it's deep. There's days it's squeaky. It's just on and off. I mean, imagine, hey baby, how you doing?
But anyway, so yeah, please do.
Are you enjoying this moment right now?
Oh my god! So please do follow
hope you
us on our social medias. We've got a new TikTok page coming up. It's a lot of work, guys, but we will do our best. So we've got a TikToker. We've got a TikTok page. We've got a Twitter page. We've got a Facebook page. Under the
imagine this being your background music. You're being told you've got a TikTok page in a very unseductive way.
very.
Let me do it. We've got a TikTok page, Facebook page. What else page?
Twitter.
X page.
Ow. You know what? I'm done.
We've got.
I'm done. Guys, thanks so much.
We've got a next page.
See you on the next episode. We look forward to interacting with you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for all the messages you've been sending. Please do comment, give a like, share. Let the next person that you know that you are listening to the Shimi podcast. And till next time, we need to have like a signature. Leaving.
To infinity. No. I think we should be singing a song.
A song?
Yeah, man. Just
What's
like
the song of the
a
day?
random song.
No, but what song? Me, I don't have a singing voice. And what song?
Um,
And you're done with the song, so I don't know. You'll be the one that has to sing the song. You're not
nah.
going to sing the one you're just from singing. The one for
Adrian,
the one you're from singing. What was that song you're singing?
Adrian,
The one for the guy in court.
uh, Tapio, I know you might be listening to this. Tapio, I'm sorry, sorry. I was supposed to take off ice cream, but
Yeah.
toast.
It's not my fault. Man, we've been delaying doing this
Tapio,
episode.
I'm sorry, 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 sorry.
If you guys see the actual video where that's coming from, man, you crack. You crack.
Ah,
You crack.
Jesus.
Well, otherwise, guys, thanks so much.
Thank
See
you.
you next time.
Next time.
Boop, 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 boop.
Pew, pew.
Just behave anyway. Pew, pew, just.
Pew, pew, pew.